Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, and welcome to Nerd Problems Gaming, the channel where we go through the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of Dragon Quest VIII, so stay tuned. Now, if you're not familiar with the Dragon Quest series, it is more of like a traditional turn-based Japanese style RPG where there's not really the action RPGs, which are more prevalent today. But what's really cool about this is it really carried on the tradition of earlier Dragon Quest games while adding some different new aspects to it as well. Now, when I first played this game, I had really only played the original Dragon Quest game for the NES. I think I had maybe a Game Boy Color remake of the second game as well. But for the most part, I didn't have really a ton of exposure to the series. But after playing this game, it really got me into the series, had me checking out more of the Dragon Quest games. So this one is a really great addition to the series. So if you haven't played this yet, definitely pick it up. It's worth a playthrough. Some cool aspects of this, you know, when it first came out, it was along the forefront or one of the first kind of games that was doing the cell shading kind of graphics. And so it played well with this game because the design, the art design is all from Akira Toriyama, the guy that made Dragon Ball Z, and then also the Dragon Quest games as well. He's done all the artwork in the past, but it played really well in this game because it's more of that anime style artwork. And again, this is really one of the first ones kind of starting to do that as a whole when it came to games. Now, another aspect that was pretty cool about this game is one of the first games out there that was really doing heavy voice acting, and they did a really great job of it. So it's pretty cool. The banter is funny, witty, quirky, right? Kind of signature, I guess, to the Dragon Quest type series, but it was a lot of fun to play. The storyline was really great. You play the silent protagonist, right? Kind of with all Dragon Quest games out there. But basically, there is a cursed king, which is really the foundation of the storyline. And you're on a journey to get him back to normal, right? He's been transformed into this goblin-looking thing. And then the princess, his daughter, has been transformed into a horse. And it's basically your job to go along this journey to find out what happened, how to fix them, and, you know, your adventures along the way. So it's a fun storyline. It's a fun plot to go through. Again, I'd highly recommend it. This game is really big, which is cool. So you get a lot of hours into it. There's a lot of expansive side quests, monsters, Easter eggs, a lot of hidden stuff in this game too, which is really fun. But I like the gameplay as well. While it's more of a traditional turn-based RPG, there's a lot of leveling up aspects that kind of take more from modern RPGs, which make it a lot of fun and a lot of addictive, and, you know, make different playthroughs different kind of every time. So what's cool is as you level up, each character has their own kind of weapon skill set. So be that axes, swords, fisticuffs, whips, right? It's kind of the traditional weapons to the Dragon Quest series, but then each person can hone in and get good at different aspects, right? So your main character, maybe you want to focus in on swords, or maybe you want to focus in on arrows like archery or staffs, or maybe it's using a boomerang. So there's different options, but then as you level up those skill sets, you'll get different abilities, different special powers, and then you can customize it for your play style, what you like. So I really like that aspect of it, where it was still that more leveling up traditional RPG style, but then you still had that customization of what you wanted to specialize in. So making each playthrough unique and each character unique as well to the game. And like I said, it's really in-depth. There's all kinds of side quests. The storyline is huge. There's like an extra ending depending on how far you get. So there's a lot of cool stuff with this game. Again, I'd highly recommend checking it out. You're going to get at least 30, 40, 50 plus hours of playtime with this game if you want to do everything. And like I said, this really introduced me as a whole to the Dragon Quest series. While I had played the original one, that game you're just one character duking it out with monsters, where this kind of made an expansive universe. It had the same monsters from the first couple of games, but you had a group, a party to play with, and a lot more intricate details with it as well. So it's a fun storyline, fun game to play. Great gameplay. I've played it through a couple times, so it's definitely it retains its replay value. If you like great storylines and good games, great RPGs, highly recommend checking this game out. So let me know in the comments, right? Let me know, do you like this game? Is this your favorite Dragon Quest game? I probably have to say it's probably my favorite Dragon Quest game out of the series. So let me know, what characters do you like? What other Dragon Quest games do you maybe think are better or comparable to this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And then also, if you haven't done so yet, feel free to like and share and subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to see more of our content faster, consider becoming a patron of ours over on Patreon. You can actually head on over to patreon.com/nerdproblemsgaming and get early access by becoming a patron of ours to some of our videos, extra bonus reward tiers as well over there. Again, that's over at patreon.com/nerdproblemsgaming. And if you'd like to check out some of our upcoming live streams, be sure to follow us over on Twitch, over at twitch.tv/MikeMacDirect. You can plug into our live streams and games that we play over there on Twitch as well. But again, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.